All right. So since this is slightly different than what the video online shows, for the 12th scale, I'm going to show you how I insert these bearings into these gigantic spindles. So it takes two of these bearings, which I'll list what size bearings these are because they're much, much larger than the ones in the video, obviously, but they fit these perfectly. We're just going to take our heat gun and we're going to heat the inside of this thing up. You'll know when it's heated enough because it'll look a little glossy on the inside. You don't want to heat it up terribly because you don't want to melt this part. But we just want the inside to be heated enough where we can slide that bearing in there. This heat gun's set for 330 degrees Celsius, which is more than enough to do what we need. Works pretty quick. Just take the bearing. And then I found this, which is the same size as the bearing, and just check the other side. It's not quite seated yet. And it's now completely seated where it needs to go. Just check on the inside. Yeah. It's all good to go. Plastic's still hot. Hurts like hell when you touch it. Yeah, it's wonderful. It's good to go. Look at that. I don't know if you can see, but you can see when it's seated all the way. I'll let that cool a little bit before we hit this side. We're going to do the same exact thing with that side. There we go. Ow, that's hot. See a bearing on the outside? Seated? Bearing on the inside? These are the spindles that go in. They're slightly too skinny. But that's okay. Because as you can see in this one, I literally just taped it to take up that extra space. And it fits perfect. And it works really, really well. There's no need to do anything else. However, I'm probably not going to use these. These, as you see, when they sit in the spindle, they sit out. That's cool. But if you take the part of the rim and lock it in, look at that. Look how it rides on that. It's too close. So I'm actually printing one of these that's 10 millimeters longer. So it should stick out 10 millimeters longer, which should give a much better gap. And you can see that little rub where that rim was rubbing on that. So that should be much better. So I'm not even going to bother taping these because I'm printing out that new one. But that's all there is to it. Hub's all good to go. Those are heat pressed. These things are massive. This thing is so big. This truck is going to be so awesome when it's done. I hope you guys like it. All right, on to the next part.